Hi, good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner. Apologise for my absence yesterday. Thank you for the messages asking about my well-being. But I did have to go into hospital again for some tests and some treatment for one of my conditions. And by the time I got back, with the amount of blood they took out of me and all the walking and everything, I was just wiped out. So I had a bit of a rest. But I'm still playing catch up with everything, aren't I? You know, Putin stays in control of Russia, so obviously mainstream media press the fact that the illegal war will continue, unquote. So does that mean, I can go and start a war somewhere legally? Okay, something to bear in mind. But he hasn't even tried to hide how he got another 6 years in power. He's basically made it illegal for anybody to run against him with fear of being locked up or prosecuted under some bullshit charges. Allegedly, even doing away with some. I say allegedly because nothing can be proved there, although it's pretty well known that he probably did. And covered his ass with a web of lies that nobody believes. But then look at the government we've got here. Is the way he runs Russia becoming very, very close to the way that this country is run? With people being removed from Parliament because they're speaking the truth, just like he done away with some of the truth speakers in Russia. He controls all the media over there, including social media. Very, very close to what they do here. Mainstream media is obviously controlled and all backed up by the government's puppet organisation of Ofcom. Not that different, really, is it? So just move along, people. No democracy to see here. It is dead in this country. It really is democracy now. Oh, throat's hurting a bit. But yesterday, the global warming looms, and I believe this came from the UN, are issuing a worldwide red warning of impending doom. Apparently, those of us that don't get consumed by wildfires will get broiled if we go in the sea. If you're lucky enough to survive both of those, then you might just drown in the floods that are to follow, apparently. Yeah, I think we're more likely to be done away with by our own government with the way things are going. All the invaders that they've been importing. But we could even end up getting nuked because of their actions. But hey, they are really ramping up the fear factor again now for the summer. It's going to get crazy out there, so be careful what you believe, what you watch. But don't forget, you can always stop all this shit dead in its tracks. All you've got to do is eat fucking bugs. That's the cure for everything if you listen to these fucking idiots. Yeah, really weird. Now this one. So this is not okay, according to a local council. Yeah. But this is. What is more British than fish and chips? Whether you're at the seaside or the town. I mean, it's been a staple part of people's lives and meals for many, many years. But apparently you're not allowed to advertise it. Why? Because it may piss somebody off, apparently. You know, so every other fucking nation, group, religion, extremes or not, extremists or not, I will say that, can fly their flag in this country. But we can't. Well, I fly one there, and I also fly one in the window. It's my country's flag, and I will fucking fly it. And I don't give a shit who it upsets or who it offends. You know, this is how fucked up this country is. You know, we had the Union flag used to be flown on town halls, government buildings, even the royal palaces. You know, are we going to have a new one? Is it going to look something like this? This is the way we're going, people. Well, I'm going to leave it there because we've got the live stream tonight, don't forget, from 7 o'clock. All are welcome unless you're not. You will need to subscribe to take part in the chat. There will be a panel, but unfortunately, due to dickheads out there, it'll only be people that I know and trust. One or two others that have been long standing that haven't been up there before that I know. If you want to join in, feel free. You will be vetted in the back room before you're allowed up on screen. But there's going to be plenty to talk about by the looks of things. Plus we've got Roland's question times today. You know, they're quoting all sorts of shit again about the economy, but proving nothing of it, and we're not seeing any of what they're saying. Certainly prices aren't coming down. If anything, they're still going up. But we can discuss all this tonight. So from 7 o'clock, probably till about 10, come and join myself and the lovely Mrs. W. And we'll get people's views on what's going on. But, as always, until then, stay safe, stay strong, stay free from the bullshit, don't fear what they're spreading. Respects, people.